What the hell are dreams, anyway?
Mysteries, incredible body hocus pocus. The truth is, we still don't know what they are or where they come from.
Today I'm going to install a tailgate table. I've been looking at them for quite a while, and I don't want to pay a ton of money for one of these because there's really not a lot to them. I also don't want to drill holes into the tailgate. So that was one of the criteria. And out of all the ones I found, only a few of them met that. And one of them was the goose gear one, but I'm not paying $500–600 or whatever it is. So I did find another one that is no drill, and it has molly on it. And it also, one of the things I was looking for is it has actually two shelves, a smaller shelf up top. So I'm going to open the box up, show you what's in there, and we'll see how it turns out.
I don't know who he is, but he's burned, and he wears a weird hat, and a red and green sweater really dirty, and he uses these knives like giant fingernails.
And guess what? We've opened the box only to discover another box.
Oh, yeah. Great to be back in business.
All right, let's open it up and see what we have. Instructions. So in some of the reviews, I read that these instructions were not for this table. Wow, look at that. 6 steps, complete. This looks like this table, though. There's not much for instructions here. It looks like it's pretty much fully assembled, which is good. And here's the hardware. Nice. All right, looks like some thumb screws in here. Let's open this up and take a look at it. Looks fairly heavy duty, or fairly heavy, I should say. I guess we don't really know. So, a little bit of rattling there. We'll have to possibly put some felt in, or something to address that. All right, so this would be the bottom. And then here we have a top shelf, which needs these to be attached still. Like that. And you got your little Bronco headlights. I'm guessing that's what they're supposed to look like. Okay. Alright, let's get on with the install. Okay, step 1 in our instructions is to remove this plastic cover that says accessory ready. So they knew I was going to be putting this on. I'm using a plastic trim removal tool. Looks like I just removed a plastic clip off of here. Let's try the bottom. I think maybe the bottom is supposed to come off first on this. Yep, you want to remove the bottom first. Or you're going to run the risk of snapping the top, because the top actually fits in and then you snap the bottom in if you were to put this back on. Let's get this corner. That's tight. It's in a recessed area there. Alright, once the bottom's out, those top clips will come down. Let's see if I can show you what I'm looking at here. Alright, see how this is angled up? That's the top. So that's fitting in the top, but the bottom actually just has clips. So you want to go along the bottom, snap the clips out, and then you'll be able to lower this and move it out. And one man down. That's all right. Okay, let's move on to the next step.
Okay, let's go over the hardware. First, when I looked at these, I thought thumb screw, of course, but focus. But really, what this is you're going to put this, slide this into the holes, and then you're going to turn this, and then you're going to tighten this up against that. So this is how you'll be able to put it into the door, turn it, and then you're going to tighten up. So this will be pushed against the inside of the door there. And that's what's going to hold it together. All right, we're going to put 6 of these in. Go ahead and remove your nylon nut, your washer, and your lock washer. And what you're going to do is you're going to put this in the hole, turn it, like I said, and then this is threaded. So go ahead and you can finger tighten that up on each one of these to hold it.
Okay, so I'm going to snug these down. 18 millimeter fits on it, but it's not perfect. So remember, you're pulling that back piece into the metal. You don't want to go crazy because you could just break the threads inside of this. Whatever these things are, they feel like they're just plastic. So want to keep everything lined up where you had it, so they'll all still fit right in the slots. Oh, this one moved on me. So I should have had that one a little more finger tight. Okay. As I was doing that, I could see the metal down here move a little bit, so definitely tight enough there. All right. Next step. Okay, let's fit this on here. And then you're going to reinstall the nut, washer, and lock washer on there. Same orientation they came off. Mine actually came already installed on there, but I'll tell you again, you want to slide on a washer first, then your lock washer, and then your nylon lock nut. So go ahead and just do that for all of them. Here's where I ran into a little bit of a problem. The bottom of this here is so close to these screws that to put the bottom washer and lock nut on, you want to lift this bottom up just a little. Lift the bottom tray up some. That's going to allow you to slide on your washer and lock nut without dropping it and having to take the whole thing off again to get it out of where it fell. Take my word for it. Okay, now let's go ahead and get all the washers, lock washers and nuts on here. All right, grab a 10 mil and start tightening these up. It's interesting that this actually hits those nuts. Huh. You would think that the whole shelf should be able to come down some, but it's not much, but it's just a little bit. You can see the little slack right there. So here's what I did to fix this problem with this having slack and hitting once these are tightened. Push down on this thing until you can get your socket on there. And then tighten it up. That'll make sure it tightens down actually with the bolt a little higher up away from the gate or tray, whatever you'd like to call it. I did that for both sides. And now we have clearance. So now we can snug up all the rest of them. All right, so let's check this thing out. Let's check the operation out. I'm gonna do it open and close, and then I'll do a close-up so you can see the quality of it. Pretty happy with it, actually. Nice rounded off corners up here. Plenty of room for your wiring to go through there. It's just clean. Really nice powder coating so far, from what I've noticed. The latches are really tight. So nothing to do there with the bottom one. For your top shelf, you're going to bring that up, and there are some small pegs in here that stick down, and you just put those on there like that. Top shelf's done. If you're just putting your stove up here, obviously, you're not going to have enough room for the top of the stove, so you're not going to use this top one. So you can just use that, leave that down, stick your wires up in here, and then you have room for just a camp stove or a Jetboil, whatever you're into. All right, here's a closer look so you can check it out. You can see the space back there where the black plastic bumpers are. Plenty of room right here. Nice finish. What would we call this? Like a matte powder coating, micro finish. And you can see how the hardware fits on here. Got your latches. There are some rubber bumpers right there. And those should be pushing on here. Let's see. Maybe they actually touch the bottom. Yep, the rubber bumpers actually touch the bottom there. So that's probably what's holding the bottom of this this top tray out. So down here at the bottom, this is where it's actually touching to the other tray. So when we put the other tray up, you'll see it's really tight against that. This left latch over here is a little tighter than the other one. So I'll latch that first. And that easy.
Wanted to do a quick showing of what I did to get rid of the rattle so far. Huge difference. It wasn't that bad to start with, but now you can see there's virtually none. So I'll put a link to this tire kit also if anyone's interested in this. It's a tire repair kit. Actually has quite a bit of stuff in there that it comes with. And it's actually kind of fun to plug a tire if you've never done it. Alright, so let's unlatch this. I'll show you what I did. So first off, go through and snug up all of your hinges and where your cables connect to, because you'll find that these actually do make some noise because they're left pretty not torqued down at all, really. They're pretty loose. And same with the top here. You don't want to go too tight because your cables won't swivel, but get those tight, and you'll see there's actually an access hole here. This is for your Allen wrench, so you can use an Allen wrench here. It's a 10 millimeter, and then the other one here is an 8 millimeter inside, and then the smaller Allen on the outside. And also on the top here, I have put felt here in the middle, and then also the same on the other side. And that's because that's where this top tray actually contacts with the lower tray when it's closed. But big difference. I don't think we're going to have a problem at all with this, and I think everyone should be happy if this is the type of tailgate table you're looking for.
I think this is a good buy. I'm going to put the links to this and anything else down in the description that I think might help you out. This is sub $200, so heck of a deal. If this helped you out, if you have any questions, let me know in the description. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see some more videos. Cheers.
Okay, dirtballs, hit the shower.